Test, test, test. Hello, hello. We are live. Turn the volume up just a bit. Test, test. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's see what we're working with. It's just very chopped right now. I think we have a lot of low resistance being built up right now. So not sure we get something actual ASAP, but that's what I'm looking at right now. We kept on trying to go for these highs, making high highs every time, and then higher lows. And then eventually this is going to snap too. I actually want to see if I can play shorts already. Let's see. I feel like this can be somewhat the resistance we're looking for. And we'll see something like this. Do you guys like the short? I think this looks good. See a low time frame flip and I'll go for it. I think you have a good target. The risk is very small. This is that chain state delivery here. We have low resistance. We're gonna dump here. I literally just turned on stream and I was like, oh wait, this looks like a good short setup. I didn't even get time to calibrate myself yet. Let's see. This looks good though. I like this. It's got plummet here. Bond action. See if we get a good retrace, honestly. I like shorts right now. Like this would be a nice area here. We get that tap in, fill this, stop back of the high, get like 4 points, and you're able to go for like 10 points pretty easily. I don't think we'll get this retrace. I think we're gonna slam these lows already. Yeah, bond action is coming up, so we should just sit tight for now, but I do like lower. I think ES is holding much better today too. So most likely long on ES, short on NQ type of day so far. Shallow tap, but this closure is retrace and slam down. I should have probably started shorts here. It just happened way too early for me to get ready for it. And I want to see if I could get like a little bit more of a retrace. Hair looks Super Saiyan today. I need a haircut, and I just been just hopping on stream, whatever. I feel like if we are gonna be short bias, we have a lot to really go down to, so gotta keep that in mind. Likely it won't need to be just a quick scalp. If bond action spikes this up, right? Let's say bond action just zooms. I'm gonna just be looking for that downturn. This was here. Let's see bond action. I think this is enough to turn this already, though, but if I had this short, I likely would be holding this with a stop at the high and going for, like, most likely this low. Here it goes. Here it goes. We haven't took a single low yet. I think we're gonna spike somewhere here. Zoom up for me. Come on. Don't take this low out. Just spike so I can get in shorts before it dumps. It looks delayed. Is that delayed, chat? I don't think we're gonna get that short entry in. Yeah, that bond action sucks. Whoever said is wait, it takes 1 to 2 minutes. Is that how it works? Okay. I mean, it's still good for a spike then. Give it to me. 1, 2, 3. You guys saying 101, but like it's 101 to me. And I haven't seen anything yet. Looks light. This could still be playing out here. This is what I'm marking, right? I'm most likely to be playing on NQ for short stubbies. NQ's much weaker. Oh, there's a spike there. I'm going to be actively looking for shorts here. I think I'm going to tag one in right now. Going to get it at 40s here. I think this is a still looking for spike down. Just going to be a starter size so far with one. I'll see how we can add to this. Just sitting at entry. Now probably won't pass it. If we close through this, I'm going to just immediately close the trade. This is what I've been looking for. Basically a run up and a spike all the way back down. Or a spike up and then a run back down. So I'll be looking for this. This is what I have on basically right now. I'm just going to try to keep it somewhat like this. And I'm going for these lows. That was a spike. That was a delayed spike, but if we get a flip here, I'm going to add to the trade. So far, it's a little bit more risky, of course, but I'm going to go for a big hunt here. But I've been sizing up a little bit more today. I think before you guys see me like kind of doing like one mini or micros or two minis. I've been doing like 2 or 3 minis for full size, which has been helping a lot. I've been pushing just because I took a big payout already, so I'm willing to make some more money aggressively. Still looking good. Still looking good. Just looking to see if this can close under, and then once I see a low time rate flip, most like off this 1 minute gap, I'm going to look to add to this. And I'm going for these lows, honestly. Just spike down here. Closure in 30 seconds. Going to be looking for ads right away. Trying to see if this could be used as manipulation just to spike the imbalances and then follow suit with what we've been looking for already. And this is on NQ, not on ES, just because NQ is slightly weaker right now. No, just retrace. I need to see this closed for me to add to this. Still what I have on right now, just one in. If we flip this 1 minute gap, I'll take it out. And if we get a move back above 960s, I most likely kill this trade. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. And this is kind of just like right here, like about 15, 16 points wiggle room. Because if I think we move through this area, we take out this previous internal high here that spiked it, and we'll likely go for higher day. So I'm still anticipating for low right now. Closure coming up here. My bias is somewhat low downside right now too. Nine more seconds. I need to move this out this way. No closure yet again. This is just trying to hold this area. We're in profit, but I want to play for the dump, not just for a quick scalp. No closure yet. Chat, someone said you and long. This is clearly not me. Where in the world do you see a long? You're watching the wrong stream if you think this is long. For what I'm taking, I mean. It's like the complete opposite. This is stagnant right here. I was expecting a closure right away and then like, an impulse through already. So, still what I have on. I need to flip back to the 1 minute chart. Looking for this closure here. We're just basically going to be back at entry right now. gonna kill this trade above 960s. That's my plan right now. That's a 15-minute, by the way. It's sitting right here. Yep, not looking the best right. This, I was surprised it's holding. We'll probably give it a few more candles, and then we'll just kill the trade early and just look for re-entry if it's still valid. I like this 5-minute hour. It's more like a 5-minute play. Let's see. Just need this closure to really speed this through. Not yet. I wonder we should close this and just wait for re-entry. Give it 2 more candles. It's just been stagnant right now. It's not looking the best anymore. Yep. I'm looking at this as a 5-minute play though. So this would take me out. 5-minute play. We already get the closure. So I'm looking for this retrace and move back down. That's my framework right now. I'm just wondering if this is too early. Look for the 5-minute closure here. I'm looking at this midpoint here. Also the midpoint of the 5-minute gap. We have 1 more minute. If it closes basically above 950, I'm gonna kill it early. And I'll try to show everything here. 30 seconds. Most likely gonna have to scale this if it closes above. It's fine. I mean, this trade did give like 13 points, but once again, I'm not going for a quick scalp on this one. There's some trades that I'm looking for a scalp. This trade wasn't looking for a scalp here. Didn't really close above, but I think I'll just look for re-entry. I'll just kick this out right now. This is stagnant for way too long. But we had the short already like at 945. It went down to 931, so it was like 14 points. But I was going for a bigger play. We'll just see if this closes. If this can just wicks up and flow back down, it gives you the opportunity. We still haven't taken in these internal lows, these higher lows. And the only objective we have is high of day, which has been stagnant. So I'm probably looking for this to play out more than the high of day, to be honest. Let's just see. I'm just playing risk management. I think some of you guys are saying like this is risky. Is like, of course it's risky, but if I took it as a scalp, it's not gonna be risky, right? Because I would have made 13, 14 points already. But I'm going for like a 50-point play. And guess what? That 5-minute close, I gave it that 1 more shot. That basically, I was able to kill that trade for -3 points before hitting a stop, just because I'm letting the charts play for me. Like, it should have already turned if it had it. This is basically risk management. I risk 14 points to make 50, and if the trade does not look good anymore, I kill the trade immediately, taking 3 points, which is like a fraction of the risk that I was doing. And we did spike this, and we're starting to turn here, so I'm watching again potential re-entry. Wasn't good enough for stop loss break even. No, it's a 5-minute play, by the way. So I can see still coming back up and back down. I don't like doing break even until we actually move to the direction that we're supposed to go to. Like, take if we're shorting, we need to at least take a low first. And I don't think we did any of that, right? We took a high and then that's it. But yep. I'm just surprised by how many people were like, "Are you long?" It's like, dude, my chart says short. I'm explaining shorts for like 5 minutes now. The trade was like 5-10 minutes, and I show my execution. It says short. Why is people thinking it's a long? That I'm long, I mean. That person got to be watching like 5 streams right now. You got confused. Well, that candle counts data wick. I don't really like to show like that data auction as data wicks, but the 5-minute here still looks decent. We wick close within. That is actually a good signature right now. This is, let me see. If we get a closure, I'm gonna give it a shot. See the 1 here. It's too early right now, though. We need to see a flip. Should we wait this out? Someone said long all day, no shorts here, in my opinion. Well, that's the thing. It's been pretty long bias all day. We haven't seen a flip back yet. We're kind of stagnant off these highs. And we're showing like more of a 5-minute time frame flip. And the moment we do get a 15-minute closure, I feel like through these lows, I'm going to be very short bias for the rest of the session. Four-hour looks bullish. Let me see. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's like a little SMT right here, right? It's because ES were able to take that low, NQ was not, right? Did it take the low? Maybe it did. If it did, it was like kind of like by a few points. When it's hard to tell like that, I want to leave that as still like relative. But yeah, lots of wicks down, and then we push back up. We're not going to do this every single time. I think PM is going to be the one that flips it. And my area of interest still is this 5-minute gap. We haven't closed above yet. On ES we did, so that's like kind of the where I'm like drawing the line already, but I'm waiting to see if it can flip back down. Someone said go longer. You guys can long here. I'm not really liking the risk reward. If we have taken that low, maybe we could consider it, but right now this is like feels pretty dangerous. That's just my risk parameters. But yeah, the bias is still holding up. I just delete some of these arrows. Wait, there's earnings after hours? What earnings do they have? Adobe? Is that it? Adobe's not really pulling too much rate, right? For those who want, who's like more long bias right now, where would you try to long here? I feel like you're kind of longing. It's not like the high of the day, but like you're longing a deep in premium without the lows being taken. So I'm like kind of sketched out by this because I could foresee it turning back down pretty easily right now. And I'm not sure with all these wicks, it's confused me because I want to see gaps. I also want to see like if we can disrespect some OBs as well, but this was like E is saying one thing, NQ is saying the other thing. Just wicking back and forth so far. Not much to really work with yet. We'll get something. That ES close stank. That ES, I was kind of looking for ES analysis to see if we could play off of NQ. That one wasn't something I was looking for. Oh, there's not 30 drive, my bad. To the poll right now, 39% are red. It's like 50-50, but you guys can answer honestly. Is anonymous. You don't have to say green or red. You don't have to not poll. Let's get some honesty here. So my gut is still telling me downside. The question is how I got an entry off of this again. Because we are respecting this, but I mean, we could play off of this, but at the same time, do we believe if we inverse this to start accelerating down while we've been consolidating for the last like 2 hours? I'm not sure yet. First time signal botting, Brian lost my rent money. That was like a 3-point loss there. How did you lose your rent money? 3 points. If you lost your money off of the 3 points, we were up. We were up like I think 14 points. So you'd have had 4 months of rent then. Yes, spiked another high there. What count size do I trade? I trade mostly the 150Ks for most props, basically the 150Ks. That's what I run with. Some people like the 50Ks. I like the 150 just because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room. It is not too much of a difference when you go past the buffer. You can also size more if you want to. I don't really use that size, but I like a good buffer to start. And at the same time, most prop firms, there's an activation fee, and the activation fee is, let's say, fixed. So you could pass like a 25K account and then a 300K account. Let's say it's like exaggeration, and the activation would still be like $100 or 150. So like I'm thinking like money, like what's more cost efficient? I'm like, I gotta go for the biggest account. But if it's progressive, it would be different. Like, you know, I think some firms does that. Apex used to do that, but they don't really do that anymore. It's like all kind of fixed now. How do you tackle trailing? Just, you gotta think about what's the max risk for every trade. For a 150K account, which I trade often, you trade, what is it, like 5K drawdown? So let's say 5K drawdown. Don't risk more than $500-600. Dude, I feel like on stream, my risk management is always on point. Like yesterday too, I was up profit. I was like, I'm gonna take one off, break even, trail it up, boom, got out safe. This one, at the same time, you guys saw me short 44. I closed at 48. Just got out in the nick of time before it spiked up even more. And that takes a lot of experience. It takes a lot of time. You're not thinking about emotions in the trade. You're more just thinking about the charts. Like, do you still like this trade? Yes or no? If you don't, just kill that trade. It's that easy. You're saying that you're gonna make a video today? Did I say I was gonna make a video today? What are you talking about? Did you hear from Brian's song? Did you see it? Did you hear from Imposter? Because how much time does Apex usually? Dude, I had a few people ask me this. For For me, also, I'm also waiting for a payout from Apex. I think I got approved. It's like June. No, I didn't get approved, but I requested like June 3rd, June 4th. I got approved like June 7th. So yeah, probably like last Friday, honestly. I'm still waiting for that payment email to be sent. So I'm not sure. Someone else said something similar. Like they got approved near the start of June. I just know like there's sometimes they're very quick with it. Other times they're slow with it. As long as you're approved, the money will come to you. That's what I've learned over the 3 years I've traded Apex. It's not much of a big deal. I mean, you can't really accelerate it. It's gonna just take whatever time they need. On Discord about non-farm payroll. I said I was gonna make a video before non-farm payroll, which is July 3rd. Dude, this is gonna flip so hard, man. Come on. This is stagnant, but like I'm still betting on the downside. So let's just see what we can do here. It's gonna flip so hard. We just basically took both the consolidation high and low. I'm still betting on lower. I'm contemplating if we want to just jab in here, stop back at the turn high, be like 10 points. You're going for a deep drive. I think that's proper, good risk reward. But you're kind of playing with this consolidation still. That's a problem. It's risky, but I'm considering it. Something like this. This spikes back up. It's like above 50s. You're allowing yourself like 12 points. This should not go back up this high, I feel like. If not, we're just going to look for another short entry. Most likely, if we close through this, we'll also abandon all the... We'll just delete this. I don't think I'm going to play for this yet. If we get a closer down here, these rest of the up close candle here would be that OB that we would invalidate. And we'll flip this inversion. I think that would be a nice shot of confirmation. I saw the donut girl hating audio and failing. The girl named Minx on Twitter, I don't know if you guys saw that. She was saying like, she's talking a lot of nonsense like, oh, you got lucky, you were hedging, blah blah blah. By the way, use my code. She's self-promoting on my post. And I'm like, what the heck? I was like, first off, I didn't blow any count. I'll send a video. You want to make a bet on it, which I posted a video on Discord. And the second part is like, I didn't even hedge. We use stop orders. So I was like, this girl's a donut. She's just assuming, and she's speaking with so much confidence. He's like, yeah, he's hedged. Half his account is blown. It's like, I don't understand how people can talk that confidently, but they don't know anything. Just speculate if you want, but don't run with it like it's a fact. That's weird to me. It's Minx on Twitter. I don't know who she is. But I was like, kind of conversating with her. I'm like, by the way, I told everyone that I was gonna do this a day before, and the whole Discord knows his evals. And I was like, you donut. But you know, she's also self-promoting while making that comment, so it's not like she's doing it to help other people. Rage baiting? Is that... I don't know if that's rage baiting though. I think she's dead ass serious. There's other people that rage bait, like Patrick is a good example of rage baiting. But I'll just kind of do a short blind. I was like, here you donut. Guys, this moves lower, right? Come on. Tell me this not moves lower right now. It's so choppy, but like I feel like any moment once this breaks, it's gonna sit it down. Here's that break here. I think this still presses lower. So is it this goes higher? God damn. Still doesn't give confirmation short. Honestly, this is the only confirmation I want to see. A good closure down here and just use that as like instead of support, use that as resistance essentially and play for lower. We haven't seen that yet, so we're just like kind of sitting our hands waiting to see if that does play. But yeah, this is not it right now. This price action is kind of piss poor. I think what we could do is look for scalps. Like earlier, that scalp here was, if I wanted to take like 12 points out of it, we could have. But yeah, inside the hourly range. It is still inside the hourly range, the previous hourly. Can you please share your experience with Apex rules? What we can do and can't do? Did I not make a video out of it? I think I did make a video, no? Or at least I made a Twitter post. It's like Apex 3.0. It's like very simple. Like you can't size more than 50% of your max contract before hitting your buffer. You can't risk 30% of your account in one trade unrealized. You can't do a few other things. That's I think it's mostly it's pretty good. Apex is one of the only firms where if you break the rules, one of those rules like that, you don't get breach. Or you can still trade. It just like there's gonna be restrictions. You still keep the profit for the most part. Any thoughts on future trade desk? I'm trading the future trade desk, by the way. I talked about it yesterday on stream. We also onboarded them on the website. I kind of talked to the owner of it, the CEO, and his team. Like I had like multiple meetings with them just to understand what it is. It's pretty cool. I think I showed it. You just basically customize how much drawdown you want, how much contract you want, contract sizing, your consistency, and every time you like, if you want to do lower consistency, you save more money. If you do high consistency, it costs more. More sizing costs more. Less sizing costs less. More drawdown costs more. Like it's just like back and forth. I ended up with I think the 3K drawdown, 5K profit target, something like that. With the 20% consistency, and I think a few contracts, like I think 3 or 4 contracts, and it was like $200, no activation fee, which is like that's pretty good. I like it. Take a look at Elite Trader funding. No, the future desks have no activation fees, like all in costs. But ETF, man, who's trying to trade ETF again? I'm banned from ETF, by the way. I swear to God, I'm gonna log in. Unless they lift the ban already. The only reason I was banned is because I had a live account with them. I'm pretty sure. Unless they just banned me because they didn't like me talking shit about their firm just because they were denying payouts. Let me see. I'm gonna log in right now. Oh, I think I'm unbanned. Wow, they actually unbanned me. That's crazy. It's been so long. Dude, it's been forever. Oh, they're all allowing live traders to get on again. I see. I mean, I want to give them the benefit of doubt, but at the same time, like, shit. Like, would you guys give them another shot if you know that they had a bad reputation, bad history, they denied a lot of payouts, they did all these rule changes that was against the trader, and now they're trying to make a comeback? It's kind of, I don't know about giving them another shot. But you know what? If they can be good for like 4, 5, 6 months, we can. I can change my opinion about them. Like, I'm not gonna give them a ban for the rest of my life. If they could make good with their users and don't do anything more shady stuff, I'll be like, you know what? They changed. They turned a new leaf, even though they probably wouldn't fix what happened from the past. Yeah. Wait. Alpha Futures denied Baron 30K today. He called him out live on Top Step TV. Oh shit. There's like a beef going on? I don't know who Baron is though. Yeah, so you guys heard me here. This was my last area of interest. If we could flip this, we'll validate the chain state delivery, this OB that gets inverted. We'll also validate this inversion, and then I think that's where we're getting a selling downside. Guess what happened? We retraced. We held this area again and came back up. This 1 minute gap has been like preventing everything. So I'm just extend this. We'll just watch for the next time it comes back down. They said he was order book spamming. Like, do they share the stats or something? Like, what does that mean? Like high time frame trading, or what does that mean? Order book spamming. I mean, chat who said long was right, but at the same time also said short only if we flip down here, and we didn't flip down here. So my idea is invalid. We took another internal high. I would not be surprised if this flips back down. Here's the thing, though. We have somewhat of a good bearish candle here, where we could use it as a breaker. So if price does want to come back down, like this, let's say we just move down and then create the order block, we can just retrace, boom, slab it down, take out the PM blow, and then we have a lot of area to go by. So this would be confirmation here. Closure under 940s would give me the go-to to short any retracement. I'll leave this up here, actually. That's what I see right now. I'm going to look at the 15 minutes chop. Lots of wicks, close back above every single time. Same thing here. We close under like around 920s on the 15 minute. Very bias for bearish bias. We're going for these lows and most likely the next lows. That's basically it. We're going to try to go for the hourly liquidity at least, though. This looks good for the hourly liquidity taken. Oh, Tyler deposited money into Robinhood for options. How much money is it? 50 bands? 100K? 20K? What is it? 20. Hey, you might as well drop your next 2 Apex payouts into your Robinhood. I wonder when my next Apex payout is, because I took 85K this month, and then I took another 12K like 3 days ago, and then the rest of my account should be able to request more in a few days. Let me just pull it up. Webull so much better than Robinhood. I have both. I have both too. I thought Webull was better at first, but here's why I think Robinhood is better. Robinhood, or let's talk about Webull for Webull. You know, you have futures, you have stocks, and you have shares. But the shares in the options are one account. Futures is in another account. 2 separate accounts that you have to do. So if you have like money on one account, you can't trade the other one until you transfer it over. While Robinhood, it has the same thing, but shares, options, futures all together, all 3 at once. So if I have like, let's say like a 100K Robinhood account, I could be shorting NQ or long NQ. I could buy shares. I could sell options. I could do all 3 in the one account. That's why it's better. So once I saw that, I'm like, this is by far superior now. Nothing can really compete with that. So is that no one trades I trade futures on it. I'm like not trading it, but I'm like swing trading it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I request another load of Apex today. Yo, as long as I don't blow my account, I'm gonna request basically another like 20K I think today for Apex, and that will put me to, I don't know, like 110K for this month for June, for just Apex alone. You don't count Top Step. I'm gonna probably request 10K tomorrow. Bunox 5K already. Take Profit another, I don't know how much. We're gonna add up. We're gonna hit 200K for sure now, I think, as long as Apex pays out. You guys must be too young to remember who the Robinhood CEO is. Who's the Vlad? Or are you talking about like the scandal with the Kendall Griffin or whatever his name is? I don't know. I mean, I'm not old enough to know like 15 years ago, if that's what you're asking. Teach me your ways, guys. A lot of my trades lately, the trades have been okay, but there's some trades that we hit one banger and then that's it, and that'll be like 300, 400, 500 bucks on all accounts. You gotta wait for it, guys. All I know is don't trust Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer is, I don't even need to see social media. I just watch his call outs and everything is just wrong. So while we're waiting too, I was gonna look at what videos I could make while I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna be vacation the last week of the month. So not next week, but the week after. I'm gonna be gone for the 5 trading days. Be back basically after that. And I'll probably be making a video because I'm gonna record more of a lifestyle plus trading video. It could be like, I'm thinking maybe just ask me like questions about prop firms or funding or trading, and I'll just be like kind of answer questions while I'm visiting places. That, or like give me some ideas, guys, because this is the time where I'm not thinking about trading, or not trading, but I'm also thinking about trading at the same time, just making content more, because it's been highly sought after, highly requested. I just haven't got around to it. So I think this is a good time to do it. It'd be fun, I think. I'll be heading to vacation Canada. Essential party, no, it has to be something where I don't need to be making videos. It's only more candid type of questions we're answering. not me sitting down like making templates and whatnot. Vancouver, Canada, yeah. So we have a 5-minute gap now. Let's also look for this to inverse. Close under 940 will give the all clear though. This is very important for me. Again, I don't think I could pretty much long this long is pretty dangerous until we take some lows out. We haven't took a single low out yet, guys. And my model is always talking about like good risk reward. We're deep in premium. We haven't took any lows. This is like a disaster for me to even think about longs. Just enjoy your vacation. Well, what I could do is I could write off a lot of it if I do it for work related stuff, as my account says. So I'm like, might as well just make a video, right? It could just be me hiking. You guys can ask me questions, I'll answer it, and then it'll just transition for me to be somewhere else. What percentage of our trades are on stream, off stream? I think it's like 80% on stream. Most of the trades I have is on stream, which is pretty rare for streamers. I feel like a lot of streamers take off stream trades. Yeah, keep this in mind. Like most of the times, I don't even trade AM. So like I'll be on my computer trading when the stream starts. Why there's also trades off stream? I wouldn't count Asia trades as off stream because I'm also trading with a Discord. I alert the trades like yesterday. I think not yesterday, the day before. We had a really good short. So like, if you're asking like trades in front of people, it's like probably 80% of it. We got taxed right up. Dude, well, it's also a double whammy for me. Like, you know, tax is good, but the other part is like, it's also great to have some time, make some content, because I've been wanting to do lifestyle content while like talking about trading because it would be more fun for me, but I haven't got around to it. And I think this gives me an opportunity for it because I get really lazy making just simple educational videos. I want to mix it up. It could be educational while doing other things. But yeah, guys, while we're on the topic of taxes, I kind of brought the idea, like, this is why I said here, doing so well this year, I'm seriously considering moving to Puerto Rico for tax reason. Does anyone have information while we're waiting for price action to cook up? Oh, hold up. Did we just get a good candle? 5-minute candle closure coming up in 4 minutes. I'm looking actively for this short to play out. Just need a good candle here. We keep on wicking the highs. I'm potentially looking to see this play short. It's gonna be short on Q over yes again. Is this ready for a flip this time? We're just gonna tease us. That's what I need to know. I feel like if we keep on stalling out, like it could also take out the AM high, right? If we take out the AM high and keep on stalling, then that would make it a more high probability reversal. So that's kind of what people are thinking right now. Like, see, we want to take this high out first. We got very close on ES, but at the same time, I don't think we need to take up the high. We already kind of did a drive in the daily FEG. Weekly got filled. I want to see this weekly turn. Not much to really go by. Super high resistance liquidity, yeah, that's what it is right now. But we just need a nice closure. A nice closure would send us deeply down. I'm watching to see if this can invert. This could be premature entry, but at the same time, we could do starters here, add back down. Same thing like we did earlier. Do you and Desi go live or just alert? We've just been alerting. I think Desi used to go live, but we've been more alerting than anything else now. I'm gonna just post my idea right now. My idea right now is short. Asian likes to gamble. Do you gamble? The only thing I'm gambling is trading, if you count that as gambling, because I feel like every day there's at least one person, someone like, that looks like gambling. But then you look at my record, it's like, I'm doing very good. I'm risk managed. People outside just told us no. Even when I'm doing the eval trade, which is the eval news expedite thing, one shot, one kill for CPI, like it is gambling, but at the same time, it's like a strategic gamble because one, you pass a tough challenge on a large account, or you lose like 30 bucks per account. That's a very good risk reward, to be honest. I think that's more strategical gambling. But people are making the case like some people who don't know, they're like, well, for you to pass like one time, you have to fail like 10 times. It's like, no, you don't. It's like kind of like 50-50. So that's something that people are a little bit more ignorant about, I feel like. Okay, 5-minute flipped here. This would have been very good if we also get closer to 940s, but I'm looking actively for the short on this retrace. I just don't want to be too early, but I think we want to take the short here. I'm going to go down the 30-second, see this basically do this. Going to short on the way down. We could even add a starter if you guys want inside this 5-minute gap. I didn't think we were going to actually retrace this 5-minute gap. Let's see. Just going to draw this. I like the idea of just doing another starter and then just adding to it again. I kind of like that right now. Don't have to be in a rush, because if we do want to flip, I can always just, I would think we're going to flip for lower, not just like a quick sweep. We just have a lot of engineer liquidity downside, so that's something I want to keep in mind. I don't have to time the top. I just need to really wait for confirmation here. But this is a good starter area here, this 5-minute inversion here. Because at the same time, you're not looking at price to go back up above 960, so it'll kind of look something like this for the first entry. I mean, you could do a little bit higher. And you're still going for at least bare minimum this low. Most likely even lower. So you have a little gap here. I'm going to just flip this time frame again. I'm most likely going to go for a starter somewhere in the 950s. If that's too risky for you guys, just wait for the confirmation before tag it in. But pretty challenging. You gotta be patient. You gotta be risk managed. You're not gonna try to marry the bias. And kill the trade if you don't like it anymore, just because you don't want to be stuck in this consolidation, just losing your brain. I want to add. I want to get it started and then I want to focus on ads. I think that's what I want to do. So I don't want to think about not being in it. What size eval does 30 bits get you? At the right sale, you can get a 250K for 16 bucks, 9% off. That's what they did. They kind of like 2 weeks ago. You gotta be waiting for it. I think I just want to tag in one right now. It might be early. I just want to get one starter in so I don't be stressed out thinking about it. So I'm going to tag in one right now here. If we inverse, I'm going to keep on adding. I'm going to add up to 3 contracts. That's going to be my max size for today. We're just stalling out right here. And we're just... I'm anticipating. This is like still premature. We've just been taking both highs and lows. Not much as lows because the lows are still there. I was hoping we get a start in this here so we can do a tight stop. But I'm just going to get one in right now so it moves my area much lower. Trying to do the same thing again. Like, have a risk parameter where if it goes to something you don't like, you kill the trade before it hit your stop. And again, I'm gonna keep the stop somewhere kind of above the 5-minute gap closure or somewhere above this highs, because I don't think we want to go back here if we were starting to turn down. Just stuck here. That's like my thought process right now. Still stagnant here, still at entry. Just don't enter if you don't want to do it. If you feel it's too risky. Damn, I gotta get some water. Let's see here. Got a jug here. I do like how we got the 5-minute flip though. I think that shows something, but we'll see the 2 p.m. coming up. I'm also looking for that. So we could be also looking for ads very closely here. Could be. I like ES for analysis right now because ES makes it very clear. We have some equal lows down here. We flip this. Should help us propel lower. Looking good so far. I'm not looking for this to be a quick scalp. I'm looking for this to be a actual drive for these lows. I've been waiting for that for the last 15 minutes now. And it's all about, I guess, just timing and just waiting. NQ is definitely more weak though. So if you're looking for shorts on NQ. If you have long ideas, longs and ES makes sense to me. We might be looking for another ad here. I just want to add at the lows without kind of a clear closure. This is what's been holding us back for the longest time right now. I should have probably added on this closure here, but it's okay. We have one in. We want to see how far we can go. Bare minimum, honestly, would be these lows, right? PM lows. We already took PM highs. This would be the first higher low that would be the target. So I'm not looking to kind of TP out my main target until we get to 917s. This will be that chain state delivery in 3 minutes. And this could be ads here. Kind of how I marked this. Remember how we close down? We get a retrace back up. We close back down. We get a breaker. We got chain state delivery. We retrace back inside it. I'm going to expect it to come back down. That should have been there already, but looks like this is gonna flip, right? I'm not gonna put break even stop yet. I need to see strong closure. I think break even would be tight because I feel like we could also have a good opportunity to retrace back up. I'm gonna be looking for ads instead. I hope this is the right decision though. We took a 15-minute low, right? Not an ES though. I still think we could go lower. I want to see this 5-minute close. 5-minute close on the next retrace. We'll play for additional ads if it gives it to us. Did this flip? It's coming right back up. It was up like 15, 16 points. I'm trying to focus on seeing if I can get it. Catch this whole knife down, but let's see. Yeah, you guys could have took it that for a scalp, but I'm also looking lower. See how I could play this. This should be ads right now. One more minute for a closure. That's gonna be a good closure right now. It's gonna be very important. No wick here. I'm gonna mark this here. I'm just gonna use the bodies this time. Should be enough. So we're getting a nice closure. If we retap back above, this is confirmation to continue adding to this, I think. We also flip this 15 here too. So that's that retrace for ads. If you guys want to tag that should be a good call now. As long as we don't get a move back to 950s, I can move this down now. Kind of size, reduce my risk. I don't want to do break even until we actually start moving lower first, and I'll trail it. But you guys can do break even right now. I want to let this either hit my tight stop or hit full TP. Just because I'm looking for that engineer liquidity. So first one. Looking for 917s. If we get 917s, we can also go for the next low here too. We have a lot to go, to be honest. Coming back inside the change to delivery. Coming back inside the version. We're still holding this. It looks decent still, but I need some action right now. Just like before, we were up a good amount of points. We haven't seen actions. It makes me a little shaky. If we take this low out, then we can start looking to reduce risk off and putting our green stop in. Because what we see now is a reaction to this 5-minute structure, where it's a bear structure. If this respects, we take out another low, we can try to do break even. We could try to take risk off. Do whatever you need to. If you want to be able to take one off and break at 930s, so we can hold a runner to 917s with break even stop, that's also a good strategy. Damn, what the hell? Every time it spikes down, it just comes back up. That is annoying. Dude, this price action just making me doubt myself, but at the same time, the price action is still following suit. Here's that spike down. I'm gonna probably take one off at this low and do break even at 940s. The last one's gonna be 917. I like that. I hate to take such a light TP here, but I was able to get the ad on the retrace, so now I feel comfortable with just basically doing break even on the last one. So I had another ad at 39, so we're just gonna let this run. It would just suck so bad if it hit break even. Oh no. Dude, why is price action not loving me right now? It's gonna take me out before we're gonna slam down. It just took me out. Took one off. I had 40, I think 45s, and I added another one at 39s. So like my average like 41s. Took one off to this low, put break even on, so it didn't really make that much. I was up like $400 or $500, I think. Ended up being only up 220. Damn it. This still plays out. I'm gonna be looking, if you want to come backside the breaker, we're gonna be looking for confirmation again for a third try. Every try we do so far has been working. It's just been price action just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. How many of you guys are still in? Press 2 if you're still in, and press 1 if you took that trade. Right now, I'm just out. I had to protect myself because I told myself if we take out this low, I'm gonna move it to break even. I'm gonna take one out just because it's stalling so much, and I was fearful that this S&T. Some of you guys are still in right now. The trade is still valid, but I want to make sure I have good risk management for the stream, and for me to do that, I have to do somewhat like a control stop. Damn, why you guys spam me right now? All right, I'm still looking for lower. So my invalidation for no more shorts is if we get a move back above this breaker. Let's just say that 5-minute closure above this breaker, I'll be done. Until then, this is still gonna be where I'm looking. The low is where I'm gonna be looking to. It's not been like what I'm trying to do. Like, I basically got my first TP 45, took out 35. I got 15 points. The other one took me for -1, so like 14, 13 points total. Now we're up 220 on it just because we have good risk management. But it's not something I want. I was going for the lows. That would have been up like 900 probably. I think that was good, though. I think that was a good attempt, but price action is just not forgiving right now. And when you're scalping like this, kind of like my style, you want to make sure you have an idea of where to risk off, where to put break even or green stop. So if the trade comes back up where it shouldn't be coming back up, just kill the trade. And when I think of that way, like let's say it does kick me back to break even, but it's just more of a retap before going lower, I could always look for re-entry if the trade's still valid. Right now, we still have something like that, but if we get a move likely through this 950s here, it's not going to be a good look anymore. So So make sure you guys are on the same page if you guys are following my commentary. I wonder if I could have gotten shorts earlier up here though. That would have been really good. I'm not sure at all if I could have. Looks like some of you guys went from green on that though. We're just waiting for ES to stop pumping every time. Sorry. ES is just dragging everything up right now. If you enter short at 11:30 on ES, how would you manage that trade? First off, I don't think I'll be shorting ES. This is pretty clear that I'll be shorting NQ. 11:30 though. If you shorted this move up, I feel like that's for sure got stopped out. You don't have time to manage it at all. Because let's say you short here, whichever asset, you'll likely get stopped here already. There's like no reason to even short a gap up like this. Holding. What's the range like today? Dude, the PM range is only 50 points. What the hell? That means like that whole move down here, that's like half the range almost. This move from 47 was 20 points. And the whole PM range so far is 50 points. Like no wonder it's hard to get points right now because if I'm going for these lows, I'm going for like 70% of the range. Range from 1 PM, I mean, so far. That's like where I kind of signify the start of PM. And once again, let me see. Some of you guys are saying short longs. Longs look better now because we did take this low out. We SMT'd. We kind of have like a breaker structure here. But at the same time, like, if you're looking at the 5-minute structure, this is the first low it took so far. ES, we haven't took a single low yet. We SMT'd it, remember? ES just looks like it could just fall any second now. That's where it's dangerous. Maybe we'll do a giveaway, guys. You guys want that? How many likes we got? If we got 500, we'll do a handful. If not, we'll likely do 2 or 3. 200. Okay, let's do 2 right now. I would not long this, Will said. I would also not long this either. I just have a protocol. I can't long anything until we have a sweep or at discount. This is still at premium for me. All right, guys. Guess, not guess, but only say it one time. Just comment your YouTube username one time. If you comment more than once, I'm sorry. You're going to get automatically disqualified. If you delete the comment, we'll see it. Just don't try to do it twice. Dude, the 15-minute price action right now, 15-minute range just looks so ugly. One of the most ugliest thing I've seen in a while. Especially the last, like, since 12:45. This is like back for 30 points. And we're trying to trade this. Profiters will love this PA. You guys can trade any price action. Just make sure you don't be stupid about it. Give you guys another minute here to pick some winners, and then we'll wrap the giveaway up. We'll see if we can get another trade set up. Okay. 5-minute break we're still respecting here. I wanted to see this breaker just get invalidated, and then I'll short the next retrace. I don't want to... So, that's the thing with today. I don't want to chase anything today. Chasing today seems risky. Well, let's pick the giveaway winners here. Giveaway winner today is Key and Careless Andrew Kaitis. It's an interesting name. If this is you, make a ticket on our Discord. This is a giveaway ticket. Gonna see if we can get another trade coming up here, y'all. Yo, what is Norman doing? Yo, someone do something about that guy. Norma said, I didn't win. I'm gonna comment 10 times till I win then. Guys, chat, I need your buys here. Bullish or bearish here? You guys know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna need it from other people too. Bearish, 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 bullish, bullish, bearish. Lots of bearish. Slightly more bearish right now. Just slightly though. Is ES ready to dump yet? If ES is ready, NQ is going to go so far down. I'm not sure if ES is ready yet. It's just waiting. How can you trade up then down on PA Apex count? Are you saying how can I long then short and then long then short again? There's just no follow through. So like, even when I'm saying like, what are you guys thinking? Like, no side is winning right now. But I'm still anticipating that Bear is going to win for the rest of the session here. It makes me want to short again, but I don't want to just go in blindly again. Here we go. We're going to dump. We're going to dump here. NQ looks like it's ready to free fall a little bit. Still looking at 917s. Kind of the aim for today. It's up like only 200, 220 so far from that first trade. I want to see if we can finish off with one more trade, most likely to play the downside, because I've yet to see the downside play out yet. But I don't want to be married to it where like I'm just shorting the lows. It gotta be a right setup. ES looks like it's gonna break any second though. Like, there's not a single low taken at ES yet. We kind of invalid this breaker in a way. I like that a lot. I'm gonna most likely be trying to short somewhere here. Probably in the mid 40s if we get something out of it. I think this is all good. I think if you try this, you'll... I want to keep all stops around like 953s. I think that's tight, but I think that's worth it. And your reward is bare minimum this target. This is kind of what I'm looking at right now. A pop over 940s. It'll kind of sweep some of the previous highs, and maybe that'll be enough to have a tight risk. My mind is like, I'm like, don't chase this, don't chase this, even though it looks good. The 5-minute breaker is still holding. Don't chase this. Triple lows here, triple lows. We're gonna blast this real quick. Snap those lows. We still have a few more. We're gonna go for the next one too. Surprisingly, the stop on this trade would have not got ran yet, even at a tight one like this, 952s. It's like a 10-point breaker. Here's a break. Here's a break. Jesus, look at that. Should go 972, 917 right away. I think we can trail. You keep on pushing through it too. You guys who are still holding from this trade earlier, I remember there's a lot of people still holding. This is the first air of interest. If we can get this, I think we can actually go to 880s. Here's that slam here. And no 917s yet. I think we'll get it though. How many people took shorts, guys? Press 1. Look, I love how you see on NQ. Look at this range on NQ. We basically are coming for the lows. ES is like not even close there yet. So hence, long on ES, short on NQ is very clear that this is the protocol right now. Just post this. I shared this in Discord for those who couldn't watch. What the heck? But yeah, what I've been doing lately is for those who can't watch the live, I'm gonna be trying to alert all my entries. Basically, did not alert on the Discord. I don't think it went through though. Wait, we didn't even take the lows yet. It's whack. I think we still play for the lowers. We're gonna look for the next retrace. ES still, I still think we can go lower though. But if we do want to flip the breaker, we should cut off all trade ideas for our downside. After that, I think we still have more to go. Oh, multiple people said Discord is bugged. That's why. I tried to send it through. It wouldn't go through. Why is Discord bugged right now? Are you in the latest move? No, I wasn't able to get in the second re-entry here. We tried shorts twice already. Both were in profit. Third one, I was trying to get that entry. I didn't get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I'm talking about. Did ES take the low? Even though I didn't capture that big move, I hope that you guys were able to capture some of it. just because we had the analysis. We were basically screaming for it for the longest time today. And I know a lot of people were like, why short this? It's like, I'm pretty sure it's very clear that this is a short setup. This is like a pretty much a bread and butter, because what you have is kind of what I'll describe a big move up, big move down, and then just slowly spiking highs while making higher lows. And eventually you're going to see this stall out here, not make it another high, or we can make it another high, but we'll get a flip. So that's where we have the breaker confirmation here. That's why I posted alert too. Looking for this, as long as we don't get a close under the breaker, I'm looking for this first main low to be taken, and then eventually even go down to this to complete the sell model. That's kind of what I'm viewing at. And while we're looking at the charts here, this here was a lot of chop, but if anything, the 5 minute still held. We inverted this 5 minute here. While we're doing that, we also confirm the breaker. Nothing here really try to flip yet. So just take that how it will. Breaker is invalid because it didn't take it the high. Technically, I'm using this high here. So this high, this low, this high, come back down, breaker setup. You could also view this as an SMT. No, I know, you just didn't take it. It'd be the very same thing. We have a high, low, higher high closure, and a closure back down on ES. So if that's not how you draw your breakers, that's we're trading differently. Will it go down more? I'm still looking for lower. You'll still be in if you didn't move break even. I want to risk manage with you guys very carefully. But I'm still up pretty good today. Up basically 300 or 220 for all my accounts. I'm just looking for another trade. That trade would probably net me like $1,000 already. What we do have here, for those who liked longs, we have something special here. This was the down close displacement where we did take that low out. I could for sure see this, even though I have some lows down here. We might be able to see a counter trend, not counter trend. It's kind of both sides right now, but a lower time frame bullish flip if we get a closure back up, and it will look something like this. If those are for the people that will like longs, especially after the sweep, this is fair game now, and we will kind of see this as a discount type of entry model too. So right now, I'm willing to do both longs or shorts here. That's if we get closure above like 930s essentially. But just for reference, I just want to see how many people held short from above this breaker. Just type like 0 if you held short from this breaker all the way to at least the 917 target. I just want to see a show of hands because that's like kind of that setup. If I wasn't on stream trying to do like hyper scalping, I'd have tried to let this trade run, because at the end of the day, this was like a 11 point, 12 point trade or stop, and you're going for like 2R pretty easily, and I could still see this going more. Guys, don't spam. Like, I'm not trying to see spam. I just see a show of hands one time. There's no point in spamming unless we're talking about magnets. You know, that's like hype. Let's hype it up. But we're trying to take a poll here. Yeah, I think Discord's down though. I try to send alerts to it. It's not working. This is a potentially long. If this long move back and reject from these high areas here, I'll probably be looking for shorts again. I'm like, I can see this playing both sides. This is more like somewhat seeking a short price action at the same time high resistance. We finally took out a low, but it's not really stable yet because we didn't get any closure, so I'm not gonna look for continuation until so. I like to be nimble though, so since we took the AM PM lows already, if we get this flip here, I might give this a shot. It'll be like a stop, somewhat like probably 916, 917s again, like 10 points. We could probably flip this move back up. Was down 400 bucks on the day, managed to be plus 20, walking away break even. That is what's up. Do you trade Asia in Discord still? Yes, I do, just because it's been kind of lackluster. We only took one alert for Asia this week from my side, and it was a winner. Asia has been pretty tricky, so I'm kind of watching very carefully when I should take the Asia trade. If I don't see anything good, I'm not gonna be forcing it. Because right now, PM is like very, very difficult. But we'll do another giveaway most likely at 3 p.m. So let's just sit tight and see if we can possibly get this long here. We're gonna change the delivery breaker entry here, first retap. This is kind of what I'm liking right now. And this is like short here. Gonna be basically doing the same thing, but possibly looking for like a long back down, something like this perhaps. I don't know. I'm throwing this out there. If we get closure, though, we have to see this flip for this to even be valid. We'll see real time if we do want to execute off this. Travis, no candles. You dead ass. Why is everything down today? After that bearish price action, you will be looking for long now already. If we get we got a flip here, this could be that long, guys. I don't dislike this at all. This actually looks pretty decent. If we get a nice retrace back inside, it's a tight risk, but that's only if you guys want to play both sides. I think this side, for those who like longs, now we have something actionable. Trade is down. You can trade, but no candle. I see. You gotta just play what you see. So we were short earlier. Now what I'm seeing is like a potential long type of action here. So this would be that OB. Same thing here. Breaker. NQ or ES, whichever you want to prefer. Most likely on ES. I forgot that we should be looking on ES rather than NQ. But we'll see this 1 minute closure. We'll see like a breaker pattern. A unicorn pattern here, and then we're gonna try play off of ES too. Let's try on ES. Most likely here. Give it like a 3-point stop. I'm game for this. I'm just gonna do one contract here because I feel like it's a little risky. It's more like catching the momentum after this flip. I'm gonna get at 44s. Or 443.5. Oh, this is turning already. All right, let's see. Put my hard stop in. I'm gonna make this very hard stop. It's kind of what I have right now. It almost sniped my stop right there. Just taking an ES because it's like smaller risk. It's like 2 points, but not looking the best right now already. I'm just gonna close this. That was a deep drive. Holy crap. Minus 2 points on that one. Now we're down to plus 120 now. Shit. Let me just review everything again. It's chopping back and forth, but that was a strong wick up and we just immediately collapse. Interesting. Could be still short bias. I want to see this breaker hold. It didn't. I should have probably put like even a tighter stop, to be honest. Now, if I'm looking at a low time frame, I'm just looking to see this play out now. This breaker is invalid. Short on NQ, each long on ES type of trade for today. If we get something like this could also work, and you're putting a stop right above these highs. Very kind of tight scalping. I'm trying to size depending on the risk parameters, but I might just be batting out soon here. We're still green on my side, even though we didn't hold through that big trade, but I don't want to go red on it. So this could be the last attempt here. This looks decent though. This is like a BPR here, by the way. That's if you guys want to go for this one. This is like the last probably thing I'm going to be doing today. If this could react off of it, that'd be beautiful. I'm just trying to play off a reaction here. And it's a little difficult. Because now, like, this could be coming back up. This could be coming back down. It's kind of playing around a little bit too much. But let's see the chat, guys. Bullish or bearish here? I need to see the chat bias for the next 20 minutes. Let's see what you guys come up with. I am going to say bearish right here around 9:28 to 9:30s. That's my gut right now. Can't tell either. If I had to pick a side. For some reason, I'm comfortable with ES, though. ES wouldn't have took me out. I just kind of closed it early because I felt like this is invalid in the break already. But I feel like this even helps my bearish moves just because we didn't swipe this low out yet. And the breaker should hold. Be the last attempt for the day. Bear everybody before we go higher. That's literally the deal right now. Rejecting off this break, that BPR right now. This is not valid, by the way. That change day delivery, that we are getting invalidated on this closure. That's why the bullish confirmation here is not valid anymore. We're playing for this BPR rejection here. We're flipping it. I know you guys are gonna kind of clown me, be like, "Why is this guy always flipping his bias?" But like, that's literally what you gotta do in this type of price action. You gotta keep on flipping until especially if you're controlling your risks. If you're trying to only look for one trade, that one trade would have been this 5-minute breaker. That would have been it. That was the only trade I alerted on Discord. Everything else has been like me trying to see if I can scalp, play with the momentum, which is very difficult. Why so slow? I don't know. I think we did a lot with PPI and CPI, and now it's like getting burned out. All right, let's see if this BPR plays out. I need to see this. We're going to look to see ES take these lows out and take a nosedive, while NQ also plummeting most likely through 913s and seeing how far I can go for this. So previously short or long on ES, because long on ES, short NQ, and now we're getting a nice move here. I might just try to trail this very tight now. Just off that wick high. We're gonna keep on trailing through this. Those who play this BPR, we flip this here. I want to see this keep on turning down though. Going for a break over 900s. Did we take these lows? Yeah, we did take this lows. This is my last trade of the day here. We probably don't have much time for another trade after this. Keep on trailing this. I don't mind getting cut out. I'm trailing it very tight because this was only like a 10-point risk. Yep, okay, we're good. I'm fine with that. Now we're at 400 now. First trade risk $100. This trade risk or made what 250. How many people play that BPR now? I know we're giving a lot of like back and forth trades, but that's just what price action is. Because once again, I expected with a closure here, the breaker to hold, the chain state delivery to hold. It didn't hold. So what can I do? I want to be looking for a flip. So you gotta adapt to the price action. Now, since we got that flip here, we invalidate the breaker setup, the long setup. We validate the BPR. We short here, stop the high. That's it. Wait, is trading view down too? I don't know, guys. Someone's saying something's down right now. You're stuck in a big position. That's tough. Wait, is prop firm gonna help this situation, or let me log in my trade rate. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. If you guys have no candles on trade evade, can you use a DOM? Come on, guys. No one took this BPR here. You guys take the breaker. Then I said to flip for this last trade. This would have sent me red by slightly. You gotta play both sides. I was thinking we could actually get a flip back up. I was wrong. I was short, long, short again. No, I was short, long, short. The first short was basically like a break-even type of trade. Second short made some money, but hit 1 TP, then break even. Third long, which we did here, we missed that short down. Third long here on this breaker on ES, just ES because it's very tight risk. It was like a 2-point risk. Stopped out, or I manually closed it, and then I flipped short here because once again, if the breaker's invalidated, I'm looking. This is not a flip back up anymore. This is a retrace for lower. All right, I'm gonna log in trade bait here. I'm gonna see what you guys are doing. Let's go, guys. We're cooking though. It feels like so stressful, but I think out of the 3 trades, only one was like a loser. So it's pretty clean. Let me just show. I don't know, is there slippage here for me? Maybe I got slipped a little bit. But let me just show here. This is on my Apex. The other accounts, I logged out already. About 400. It was basically first one. It was like what minus 80 from a 4-point loss, and then second one got me up to plus 200, and then the next one got me down to plus 100, and this trade just got me up to 300 plus, or 400 total, mid 400. I don't know why there's a difference here. I might have got slipped somewhere, but we're cooking. Trade bait is working for me, guys. I can see the candles. I can see everything fine. Is it the prop firm that you're trading with, or is it live counts only? Yeah, I need more information for those who said it doesn't work. My fun feature bug, they said, additionally, we would like to clarify that our platform does not execute on behalf of users. I don't know what that means. But how many of you guys are doing good today? Maybe we'll do another poll here. I'm going to end this poll. There's like 800 votes. 46% green, 34% red. I'm just going to take a poll based on the people right now. Green or red? Let's take a new poll, and then we're going to probably wrap it up and do a giveaway to end this up. But honestly, though, the easiest thing that you could have done with me is just take the short. Take the short here. It never took our stop. First TP was 917. We were still trailing it. You most likely would have got trailed out for like plus 2R. But if we were to have smooth delivery, this would have got smacked pretty easily, I would say. 45% green, 42%. It's like so 50-50, but that's just it. That's the most red I've seen on the stream. You know, like before I even started trading, I made the Pinot check, and there was like 50% red already. So that's how you know price action in the morning, especially, was terrible, and people were getting cooked. And then you see PM. Now people are also getting cooked a little bit, or maybe just the same people. I don't know. But what a freaking day, guys! What the heck? Shit just goes back and forth. Ever since I seen how you handle your losing trades by cutting early, that alone has leveled my game up huge. Appreciate it, sir. So, kind of to expand on what that person said, when you don't like a trade, if you can cut it for less than the risk that you're doing, you're able to get in on the next trade immediately. So, here, I cut it off for $100 loss. I entered BPR again for the reverse, because if my long setup that I'm looking to see a potential reversal got invalidated, then we stick with the bearish bias. We have this setup here, short here, stop the high, and it did move all the way back down. Even if you take the start of this, let's just say something like this, 10 points, 9 points, 22 points. I did not get the full target though. I kept on trailing it. I mean, I got like 14, something around there. Got to be very smart on how you play this. But it does take a lot of screen time, and I'd hate that screen time because I feel like anyone could do it, but it takes more like experience combined with confidence. Like if you have trust in your abilities, trust in your trading capabilities, trust in like your model, you don't have to be scared to take a loss or take a trade. It's just like another trade. We're gonna do another giveaway in a second. Just want to look at this. Oh, I forgot to trade in my Fun and Next account. Shit. I thought I had it connected, but I didn't log on it. That would have been good. 46% is red, 42% is green. It's like close to 50-50, but that just shows how today hurt people. Because I feel like people, like even when I started the stream, majority of you guys are like, why are you shorting this? Or why are you even looking at short? It should be the easiest long of your life. When you're saying that, you're longing the highs here. People's like, long here, long here, long here. You're longing like above 950s. This is like deep premium. Your first target is high of day, which we didn't get close to. And that is probably the bad proposition, because why I said I didn't like longs is because we did not sweep 1 in any of these lows. 2, we're not in a discount. So that's why I was open to trying the longs here, which I think I should have waited for one more attempt first. And now this long might work out. We're in deep discount now. In relative to the range that we're currently in, this is more of a deep discount. We took a lot of these lows out here. See all these lows kind of got sniped. And if we can confirm, then that's when you want to play the long. You don't want to play longs when we're consolidating. You're buying the consolidation high here. I feel like that's way too risky. Of course, it does work at times, but it's not going to work every time. And when it doesn't work, you're going to get hurt. My trade rate won't let me exit out. For those who have trade rate problem, what prop firm are you talking about? It's not Apex, I don't think. Because I'm just chilling Apex right now. I'll be careful for short right now. This is like that breaker setup again here. I think this breaker actually plays out. Because we would most likely be closing above this BPR. This would invalidate. And then we'll get a move back. I'm probably not gonna be trading this anymore, but it would look something like this. You'll put a stop basically under this low, and you'll just see a continuation up. Playing with buys there. Top step, trade rate, tradeify. You can't get out of position. I just trading just fine. I took a lot of trades today. Seeing issue all firms. Let me just see if they posted an announcement. Maybe they did. I want to look at Tradeify chat. No data. I don't think I see an announcement yet, so you guys be careful. Like, I hope you guys are not expecting a reset. Sometimes they don't. Not doing that. Oh, okay. I feel like this could work out, but at the same time, we're close to power now. It's up to you guys want to take this trade. You're trying to play the upside. I think you want to give it a little bit more room this time, because we could definitely get a retracement, but I'm not going to be taking this. It's back into consolidation. We haven't took the low out. If we swept the ES low or SMT, I would have been more confident on this. Do you trade AM? No, I don't. All my trades in PM. I made $400 on all my accounts trading PM today. And I'm also trying to size up. You guys see me try size 1 for most of my trades. I'm doing 1, 2, or 3 contract, depending on if I want to add or if I want a full size. Most of my risky trade has been only 1 contract, and the better trades I get has been 2 contracts, which is great. Still no candles. Probably don't trade if you guys are you having issues, because you might get frustrated. Cooking. Oh, I think I'm gonna pay out from Top Step today too. I'm not like Desi though. Desi ran up his account 5 accounts, I think 10k, or at least 4 accounts. I have 5 accounts at 4,500 exact. Just been growing it slowly. Look at this. I didn't want to try to go for a big day today, because for me, Top Step, I just like to secure the payout. And this will be what, a 2250 times 5. That's like 13,000. 90-10 split, like about 11,000, I guess. 11.5. That's gonna be added to my prop payouts for the month. And we're just going to grow this slowly, and most likely after we crest this one, I'm going to crest another one before the month ends. We're going to try to hit like 200k at least. I think we should be projected for 200k payouts for this month for June, but I want to go for 250 or just as much as I can, honestly. I could probably go for a record if I request more of my Apex, but I want to keep on holding them. Oh, look at this. I'm not trading this, by the way, but this is what you're looking for. BPR got invalidated here. Breaker setup, fair value gap. There's a unicorn here. Your stop should be under that low, and it should just keep on running here. I'm just gonna let this play out. Do you ever worry about AI changing the market? I don't think so. Honestly, if AI does, what you know what we'll do? We'll adapt to the AI and we'll probably try to outplay it. How do you avoid prop first moving live? You don't avoid it. You accept it. You embrace it. I'm live with like 4 or 5 firms right now. I'm just telling you guys, there's no one else in the prop industry right now who's trading multiple accounts like me as well as me. Except like, I feel like the only comparison would be like JCap and like those big guys. Those guys are running the accounts. I'm not trying to do that. I can, but it's gonna be, I don't know if I'm ready for it. 1, and then 2 is like, in the back of my head, I'm a little bit nervous of getting paid out if I run up account more than like 500 or basically more than $1 million. That's why I try to keep it around like 300, 400K at most. After that, I slow down and get the payout. That's just like something that I have in mind. But I mean, it turns out good for other people. What about Patrick Whelan? Well, okay, let's be real here, guys. Come on. Patrick Whelan, he YOLOs his account for Apex. For TradeFi, he trades legit for sure. But for Apex, he YOLOs his account, guys. Because if you guys don't remember, he had 20 accounts, 18 of them blown, and he has 2 accounts left. They were both at 90K each. Guess what happened to one of them? It disappeared. Let me see. It disappeared. So it's like, it's not the same because he's able to blow account or run up the account huge. I'm not willing to do that. I feel like I'll get banned from doing that too. It's tough for me. Let me see if I can pull it up. I forgot where we were having this conversation about it. But you just see like 2 accounts, 90K, one of them's gone. It's like, how do you lose an account with 90,000 profits on it? That's like almost 100K and you lost it. Can I intentionally blow accounts to not get moved to live sim farm? I would not do that, to be honest. I feel like that's like bad practice. I would just go with it. But if you want to, you know, go with it. Go for it, man. We are cooking though. Oh, you guys are tagging me. Some people are taking the same trade that we took on stream, guys. We got Mark, Mr. Take That Risk here, taking a short off this basically definement inversion breaker here. We took the same short here, play for the 917 drop. Love to see that. My ninja trade is fine, guys. I don't know what happened. How many people grabbed this long, even though I said I didn't take it because it's 3 p.m.? It worked out beautifully. You basically go for this retap here. Stop under this low. I would probably extend it a little bit more. I would probably go for a closure under to take me out. So it'd be like, at least, let's say we just put it like 12 points. Just because we want to get some wiggle room. We don't have to put a hard top 12 points. We'll likely kill the trade if it gets a closure, let's say at 916, 915, at most 911, and then, you know, we're going for the next high here. And eventually, I think we also get 950s. Come on, you gotta play the right things, guys. Not many people can scalp like this. Not many people can thrive in low time frame conditions. But you're not gonna be taking like 100% win rate, especially when you're scalping. You can have a high win rate when you're looking for A+ setups. The only A+ setup for an entire day, I feel like, was this breaker. This breaker was the only setup. Is on the 5 minute. It has a lot of stability here and confirmation in a pretty tight stop, but respected really well with a good target. If you want to take a 2R trade that's high probability, this was it. 2R, 12 points stop, 24 point CP, that's like high probability. You get this like 7% win rate at most, or at the minimum. But when I'm scalping like this, I'm willing to risk a little bit to make a lot. So I could have like, let's say a 60% win rate, but my risk reward is always like 1.5 or 2R. So I'm having a higher win rate plus a higher risk reward combined. That means I should be successful scalping. When is the inversion high probability for you? There's a few things I would count. Was there a chain state delivery, and did we sweep any of the liquidity targets, or like kind of a higher time for liquidity? So I mean, you could kind of sense it like this. If you want to take this inversion, you also would get confirmation with this breaker here. So we set up this breaker, and this respect to this breaker. If you want to take this inversion, closure here, you can take it right there. I don't like doing that though, but I know some of you guys like the inversion. I'm willing to let this play for high of day now. What has been the biggest negative change you've experienced when moving to live accounts? Do you maintain the same leverage? So here's the thing. You can't really run up the accounts with a live account, because, you know, let's say I'm not gonna compare 20 accounts. 20 accounts is a big exaggeration. It's a big comparison, which is easy. But even 5 accounts, let's say for Top Step, I have 5 accounts, right? If I was going for like, let's say $1,000 per day on it, doing like 2 contracts, with 3K day loss limit, right? If that gets consolidated to a live account, I still have that 3K day loss limit. And that means I can't size as I normally do. Because if I was like, let's say risking like, I don't know, to make $1,000, I would have to risk like $600 per account. That's already 3K day loss limit. I would hit the day loss limit before I even hit the 5K target. And your size would be reduced too. I think it's tough, really, because you only have one shot. You only have, if you take that loss, you're out. While we could take like 3 trades and be out normally, because it'd be like 600, 600, 600. So like live just makes it difficult. And I think I'm willing to do both. You can take sim funded or basically funded accounts and live account. You can pair them up. I also copy trade all my live funded, so the leverage is reduced. We should be going for these eyes. So this was the short early that we took, which is from here. This worked out beautifully, and you flip this back in longs just because we took out the 917s. Roaster wait until September. What does that mean? Chat, press 1 if you took this unicorn trade here. Pretty classic right now. I didn't take this because I'm already done for the day. That would have been like if I took this would be like the 5th trade of the day, just because there's a lot of scalping back and forth. Look at that, chat. I called it, bro. I know some of you guys were saying it too. Like, I saw it, and then I saw people in chat saying there's a unicorn setup coming up. It's a very classic one. Look at that, guys. I need an explanation what ICD was talking about. What was that? He said roaster until September. Are you talking about roaster wait until September? Are you talking about the Tesla car? He just drops a cryptic message for me. Roadstar. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, is you talking about the vacation, like a hotel? I'm confused. Roadstar. But yeah, this would have been probably a good way to end this pretty nicely. The user. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I didn't know there's usernames named Roadstar. But Viewer said a blue account so he can help. You gotta just study the IC materials. I think one thing is just your discipline. People who fail trading a concept, any concept really, it's because they have poor risk management, bad psychology, or it's just like a lot of problems in this thing. You gotta really work on your core, get some experience in, and then you can trade anything really. How high can this go? I think power, if it wants to, high of day could be possible right now. Especially if we get through this 5-minute breaker, which was shorted earlier. Get through this, they should accelerate to the high of day with power. How do you trade BPR? BPR is basically when a fair value gap and inversion overlap. So in this case, we have a fair value gap here. We inversed it. There's a fair value gap to turn to inversion. We also displaced, leaving a gap. The overlap is a BPR. We took the short here because we were also short bearish bias. We're going for these lows, and that's what we did here. And then we flipped it, breaker, come back up. I'm just kind of being very, very nimble today. September is like, we're June right now. We have July, we have August, we have September. We got ICD being MIA for 3 months. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. It was a very lackluster session, but it should be a stream that made you a lot of money if you played it right. We're gonna do a giveaway most likely here, and then we're gonna wrap it up. How should we do this one? All right, let's do the giveaway here. Comment 1 through 150 one time. The first one who gets within plus or 1 minus. I don't want to look through too much. I just want to wrap this up. So if the answer is like 99 and someone gets 100 or 98 first, they get it. Or, okay, let's do only plus 1. So if it's 99, we're not going to accept 98. We're going to accept 100 though. Give you a quicker chance. All right, let's do the number generator. 1 through 150. I'm just gonna press it one time. I don't want to reveal the number, so I can just start searching for it. I see the number. I see the number, and then I'm gonna scroll now. We're gonna see who we got. I'm gonna do a manual check. Let's see who gets it. Let's see who gets it. So we're doing plus 1. So is this number plus 1? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna just have to probably control F it and do a search after this. This is close. This is close. Oh, there it is. Let's check. The answer is 97. Never mind. This guy answered comment multiple times with a bot. Okay, we gotta find the next person. Why do you do that? Why does people do that? And the next person, the bot checked. Guess what? He guessed multiple times too. Jesus, guys, what are you guys doing? How you guys forfeited the prize twice now? Comment one time, bro. That's all you guys gotta do. And the people who won, like the 2 winners that they selected, guessed multiple times, so we can't even give it to them. I'm just gonna keep on scrolling. I'm gonna see if I can find another person. Jeez, guys, come on. You guys can't follow instructions. But the answer is 97. Let me just search it one more time. See if anyone else gets it. I think there might be one. I think it was Mansory Media. He was like the next person who got it. The bot are agreeing with me too. You guys can double check. Or I'd probably just give it to him. But there's two people who got it. Who had it as the first answer. Not the second answer, the first answer. And then the bot checks how many times they answered. They answered like 7 times, like disqualified. Next person. He also commented 5 times. Disqualified. And I was like, we're gonna give it to Mansory Media. He was the next first person who said 97. Anyways, that's gonna be I would like to reset the raffle. Is it still $40 with we're gonna wrap this up here. I think on my screen, I don't know if your screen shows it differently, but my screen says Mansory's first. Sometimes it shows it differently for other people. I have to go by my screen. All right. Any other questions, guys? Before we wrap this up. Let me see. Let me see. I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Friday, we'll cook up again. See you guys. Make sure you guys use code SMART for all your prop firms.